The proof that we have is the origin on why he brought me in that live was because he unbanned me for obvious reasons. He brought me in there, and the real reason why he unbanned me is because I kinda, like, let's say, fooled him because he's more of an idiot because he believes everything. So I was known for being hot chip, and like always, I decided that me and my buddies would raid his poll in his server for the trolling because we know that he's kind of a lolcow. And so we figured out that we were getting in a VC, three of us. We were waiting for him until he banned us, and Hawk called me out on it by going in the DMs and saying why was I talking shit about him, which I wasn't, and it was the others. And so I told him that it was someone else, and then I started trolling him with hashtag free deacon. And if you don't know what hashtag free deacon means, it is the joke run by my friends because he removed my freedom of speech once. And he was getting mad about it, which it is pretty funny because he deleted that live that he made right after that one DMs I was making with him. So then I kept going until he revealed something noticeably interesting. He says, "Stop leaking faces," which, by the way, we do actually have a screenshot of him actually leaking a person's face and saying that it was Tails on Crack, which it actually wasn't. It was just some random person he found on, like, I think Instagram Reels. And
Mm-hmm.
then I said, like, I was like, yo, it's a YouTuber. It's an image of a YouTuber. And then I was like, trolling him a bit. I posted some images and like say like this you Hawk and shit. Yeah. He ends up saying he is 16 years old, still a minor, and I was like, bro, prove it. He said he was born in 2008, and then currently on that live, he said he was born on August, which I'm pretty sure that's a lie because most of us are saying that he's 17, so I believe it. And I was like, says the guy who lied about being 16 when 2008 would be like 17 years old. How about you make a better lie?
Mm-hmm.
So then he made another live that was somewhat where he was lying about cutting himself. Yes, he lied about hurting himself on live
Mm-hmm.
because he was known for like always. By the way, the live he did that was on DMs, he did it against Sally's promise, where she says, "Do not do live," and she told me this. By the way, she showed us that this guy clearly cannot keep a promise, so he broke the promise and made a live. We haven't archived it. We have archived it, by the way. Which, if you want to see that link, I'll show you it.
Oh, please
But
do.
but yeah, no, he uses his fucking friends to defend him. His
Mm.
minor friends, which is embarrassing. It's think of like how the Dan Schneider, where he used an actor to interview him instead of an actual interviewer. Yeah, that. So he used his friends, who are minors, by the way. So we have the link here. Shout out to my friend Fabulous, great person. We also have like kind of archived some of his lives. There was one where we don't have one that's archived, but we do have one where he was like he was saying he was gonna harm himself, but then he unblocked me and I was in his DMs, which by the way, he was easy to fool because he's a little stupid. So he he starts with yo, what do you want? And I was like, I just want to talk, dude. DM wise. I just want to talk. I was trying to be like reasonable, like we were trying to save the live as a way so we can get more evidence.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I don't trust you. I didn't do things about me. And then the only way I got him to trust me was just to say I was neutral with him. Which, by the way, that is true because I was neutral with him once before I started to go against him. And somehow I was like, yo, can you give me a chance? And I took the risk by saying yes. Because you know why? To get more evidence,
Mhm.
obviously. We also now currently have like a screenshot where he was like, I unbanned you, come in. I was like, okay. And it was that announcement video, and then he promoted Free Deacon, the joke that I mentioned earlier that we rated his group with. He really just promoted it, even though that meme was like his weakness point. And what else can I mention? Oh, I think. Hold on. Let me look if I have the archive for when he was making that false assumption of harming himself. Because oh yeah, we also have a DM where he said he had a boner.
Oh.
Yeah, and it was. I'm pretty sure he was saying this because we obviously probably know why, because he likes Sally, all this shit. I know about it. And the reason why I knew all about this, like, from the start, like, not the current stuff, really. So, when we were in a VR chat world, there was, like, a victim, like, someone named Poppy Chasey. They were a victim, and they were traumatized by this guy. They really did not want to be near him whatsoever.
Mhm.
So I went up to them and I went to like a spot where they can't be near him. I was like, "Yo, are you all right? You're kind of look like you're scared or something." And then they just spilled the beans about this guy, him being an abuser and all this kind of shit. And they kind of said he was like a predator, which I'm pretty sure that isn't proven because there isn't any like evidence about it. So take that as you will. We also rated his poll, like I mentioned. It was about something. Hold on. About stop making videos around me. Do you understand? And we all made it say no, which by the calculation from like said Fabulous, if you got rid of the 31% of 52 votes, we have 35 who said yes.
I was
But
the
if you
one
get
who
rid of
said no too, as well.
yeah, I voted no on purpose, and then he somehow still believes me. I don't know
Mhm.
how brainless he must be. Oh, and did you know he also had like an image of like your lies, Hoxonic. Should I show you that?
Oh, I
Because
already saw. It was on his Twitter.
yeah, he has Twitter. Oh my god, Twitter. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much we archived some of his lives to be sure, like, if he deletes it, then we have it. He's also known for crashing out in lives where he would, like, yell at people. Like, if you know what I mean? Like, he yells at people and then he would delete the lives and, like, try to hide it, like, cover it up.
Mhm.
And, he also, well, I'm pretty sure you already knew this, but he abused and raped Sally and assaulted her.
Mm.
And also kind of like stalked by Keep On Texting, which we have message proof too. I'm
I
gonna have
want
to.
you to. Yeah. Can you send that to me?
Yeah, I'll try my best to get everything because this is recorded, right?
This is recorded.
All right, yeah, I just need to be sure because this is like probably not my first time being interviewed by a person like you because I actually respect your work.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I have the message proof, by the way. He also is kind of an abuser because he was saying some shit about how, like, overreacting because Sally said she was going to hurt herself, which she's done that before.
I
I'm
knows.
yeah, and then he says this shit. You're overreacting. You gotta stop doing that. Take a break. And I'm like, dude, people have mental issues, and you're over here disrespecting them. And the whole cutting himself thing, that's a copy to what Sally did, by the way.
Mhm.
Sorry, that was my mom.
It's fine.
So then, yeah, you can add that out if you want. But
No, I'm keeping that in there.
yeah, that's fine. You can keep it, actually. We also have someone who leaked his face because he had a short where he was on a cruise. Do you want that image?
Yeah.
I'll show you. He looks a little bit like Oscar Isaac if he had like diabetes or some shit.
I can tell.
Yeah. We also have some other screenshots I had with him. We have the screenshot of him leaking a person's face, which I don't know why you would do that, because you were the one who kept saying, "Stop leaking faces!" Yet you're doing this shit. It's stupid.
Yeah.
He really doesn't know when to stop. Also, in the announcement live, we were playing some weird, like, MMG game, like a 2D game that's like Sonic and Goku and shit.
Yeah.
I will admit you probably watched the live, because I've won
I
only once.
I was dead asleep that time.
Yeah, but they were laughing about something, including Sally, and then in the little private chats in Steam Lab, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, he says something like, "Don't you laugh," directly to Sally. He was like, "Bro, are you okay? You seem like you really don't like people laughing." And then she's like, "What do you like?" They were talking about it, which I have screenshots about it where I can show you it. Yeah, it's weird. It's like he has this thing where he has like an anger issue, if you can call it that, and then other stuff. I also noticed about the whole abuse thing where he really hit Sally with a bottle. And by the way, in his "Okay, That's It" live, I was calling him out on this, and he kept on saying, "Okay, and oh, it was a joke. It was a joke." He makes that excuse, by the way, and he also
Mm-hmm.
kind of like victim blames, like shames the victims who called him out in that live. If you watch it, well, if when you get the time to, obviously.
Yeah. I will.
Yeah.
Also, he is calling me right now.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna ignore
I'm
him until the end.
yeah. We also have screenshots, but if you know, they were also close with Skylar Blue, if you know who that is.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, they dissociated, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they dissociated. And what's worse is if you read the screenshots here of this text, apparently it's mentioned that he is a VRChat brother and father. So, if you I should also give some info. I'm a VRChat brother of Sally. I I have no idea. Also, there was a person who witnessed his assault on Sally on VRChat, which I'm not gonna call out the victim because Sally told me like not to call out the witness.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
very respectful.
yeah, I'd rather do that, but it's a friend of theirs. They got really pissed and they're like, "Why'd you do that?" And his excuse was, "It's a joke. It's a joke. It's little shits and giggles. Why aren't you laughing?" It's like, dude, assault is not a joke. You should know that. And even if it's on VRChat or not, it still count. And I've been telling him that, but he just doesn't know when to take it. Like he can't accept it. Which in the "Okay, That's It" live, he uses his friends Goku and Shade, who are, I'm pretty sure, minors.
Mm-hmm.
But they're kind of like, bro, they're annoying in the live, I'll admit. I wasn't in it because I was the one trying to text, but he would like hide my comments because he knows I'm also right about him. What else? I gotta also look back on Sally's messages because some of the proof you can find here are from Sally.
Alright.
Uh, let's see. We have the screenshots on what I was saying to him when he was saying he would cut himself, which I was trying to like save the live, but even though we did the right thing, he kind of ended the live after he had a reason, a dumb one, because he believed it somehow with his little small little brain here. What else we got? He was also working with Tails on Crack, which Tails on Crack is a person who was known for doxing, threatening, harassing Sally, and also rape, apparently.
Okay.
And what's
Writing that down.
I should have said grape because I'm pretty sure you might want to censor that.
Nah, my channel is actually 20 and up, so we're good.
Okay. Alright. What's funny is I was saying a joke like, oh, that probably makes sense because Hawk did it too. Oh, they're in the same room. Yeah, keep in mind, they used to work with each other, which we have the screenshots where he admits it, that he was a bad person, and he worked with Tails on Crack once, which is shocking, because I don't know why you would admit to that. And what else? He also used to have a PFP with Sally and him in it, and Sally called this out going, yo, can you tell him to get rid of this PFP? And I was like, sure. This is from, let me see, this is from the this is like on March 17, I'm pretty sure, like 3/17/2025, whatever. So I tell him, yo, can you change that PFP? I'm asking nicely. Like, I was just trying to be reasonable with him, because obviously I know he's a horrible person, but since I'm trying to be neutral with him, well, I was trying to, which, yeah. I would do that. And he was like, why? And I was like, because Sally told me so. I mean, told you so. Just, please, dude, just don't do this, because I know you crash out a lot like a little baby you are. And a pussy, because guess what? He couldn't handle a 1-on-3 in a Discord raid.
I mean,
And he,
we did the same thing in a live stream. He kicked out Star and Scar.
which, by the way, he banned, I think, hang on, let me go to Star, because I have him added. Shout out to him. He was banned, and he was, Scar and him got banned from his stream because they tried to call out the truth, and he admitted that he was afraid of you, Scar, and Star, which I'm pretty sure he says in the live, right? Or is he just
He
admits
says
it?
that. He says I told him, who is he afraid of? Is it the truth or us?
Me too.
Yeah, he was afraid that people will call out the truth on him, and I'm like, well, that's already too late. You can't really change what happens.
Sorry. What's funny is in the Discord rating server, like I mentioned, 3 of us were in here, and he banned all 3 of us, and it was because he only wanted me to do a 1-on-1 with him and not a 1-on-3 because he can't handle that, which is like, bro, ain't you the guy who goes Super Saiyan? Ain't you the guy who did that live where you went Super Saiyan in the announcements, which it's up, I'm pretty sure, but we archived it for in case, so if he deletes it, we have that too.
Alright.
And by the way, that Super Saiyan part in that video, oh my god, it was embarrassing.
It was cringe, actually.
It's so I felt embarrassed being there, if you know what I mean. Like, I was just there, dead silent, just like 1,000 yard stare. Just like, I don't understand why he did that.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it here. My phone is running out of storage right now.
Alright, you do that.
Alright, thank you.